What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be showing you my custom Armored Boba Fett minifigure from The Mandalorian Season 2. Now, this is based on his armor from the final 2 episodes after he repaints it, and not the battle-damaged version from Chapter 14 or the original trilogy, because there are already many LEGO versions that exist, or LEGO minifigures that exist, of that version of Boba, and I wanted to try my hand at designing the new one, because I thought that would be more fun. So, starting off, I actually used the 1999 Boba helmet, and the reason for that is because if you look at Boba and Mando's helmets in the show, they are a slightly different shape. And if you look at the 1999 Mandalorian helmet versus the modern-day Mandalorian helmet, they are a different shape. This is not as rounded as this is, and that does portray to some extent what we see in the show, because their helmets are a slightly different shape in the show. So I think that actually works rather well. Now, this helmet was obviously extremely old. It belonged to my brother when he was a kid, so I had to repaint the red around the visor. But I think this works rather well for Boba in The Mandalorian, and I think it works really well. Obviously, as I just said. Then for the shoulder cape, or just for the cape, I still used the Kylo Ren shoulder cape from my robed Boba minifigure, because I just like it, and I think it adds more 3D elements, obviously, and it kind of resembles the wrap that he has around his neck in the show. Now, for the torso, my buddy Sick Bricks recommended that I use the torso from the 1999 Boba minifigure. Now, I was going to use this, but then I realized, hey, gray is the base color, and it's not black or like the darker green we see here. Then a lot of people had been using the Mandalorian Battle Pack torso from the Green Mandalorian, and I was really struggling because this is obviously more accurate, and it has the printing for the 2 emblems on either side of the armor, but the Green Mandalorian torso doesn't have that. So what I decided to do was try my hand at adding those myself. So I used some black Sharpie and some red paint, and I added those emblems there. They obviously aren't perfect, but I do like the way that looks, and it's as good as I'm going to be able to do, so I'm really proud of that. Then for the arms, I just used plain black arms and added gold paint and red paint for the gauntlets and the shoulder pads. And then on this arm, he has some sort of signet, I think similar to what the Mandalorian has on his armor. And it's like some horned creature. I'm not really sure what that is. I know Star Wars, but I don't know it that well, so if you guys know what the name of that creature is, let me know. But I just added some white and red paint and added that kind of signet or that insignia on his shoulder pad, and I think that adds a lot to the figure. So I just wanted to show you that. Then for the legs, I used the Anakin Skywalker legs, or you can use any other robed black legs. And I decided to use the Anakin legs because I have 2 minifigures of Anakin, so I wouldn't be ruining the only pair I have of these legs. And I just painted on the gold knee pads to match the gold shoulder pads, and added some black Sharpie lines on there. And then I used the skirt piece with the tatters, not the normal skirt piece that I used on Fennec Shand, I believe. I used the Moria Orc kind of skirt piece from the Lord of the Rings sets because I think that works better with the tatters for his robes, obviously, since he's been walking around Tatooine for years. And then for his blaster, I got a black rifle piece and added 3 clips on top, and I think that works really well for his blaster in the show. It's obviously not perfect, but it's as good as I'm going to be able to do once again, so I do really like the way that looks. And then lastly, for the updated head design, I did not just use the normal clone head. I got the clone head, erased the eyebrows, and added scarring onto it with a Sharpie. But then I realized that every time I tried to move the head, I would rub the Sharpie off by accident, and the Sharpie just wouldn't stay. It wouldn't stay permanent. It wasn't going to work. So then I just repainted it with kind of a dark tan paint color, and as you can see, I think that actually works really well for the scarring on his head. I will show you a comparison of the original headpiece and what I have here. That's what it looked like, and that's what it looks like now, and I think that works really well for Tamara Morrison as Boba in The Mandalorian. So that's pretty much it on my custom armored Boba from The Mandalorian. I know some people prefer the armored, like, battle-damaged armor, but there are already many minifigures that exist of that in LEGO, and I wanted to try my hand at doing something unique, and it was a lot more fun designing this, and I'm super proud with the result. Although it doesn't look perfect, I really like the way it looks. So you guys, please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below on my custom LEGO Mandalorian Armored Boba, and let me know, which look do you prefer, the new paint job or the original battle-damaged Boba minifigure from the original trilogy? Please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, of course, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.